Greetings to all. My name's Jeremy Schaefer, and you've made it as far as Chapter 2 in HTML and CSS for future programmers. In our earlier video series, Chapter 1, we went over some super basic stuff, and now at last we're ready to start learning some HTML. Sound good? But before I do that, I want to ask you a provocative question. Here is my provocative question. Why is this thing, this angle bracket slash angle bracket, why is this thing the universal symbol for code? Now, to answer that question, I want you to get in front of a laptop or a desktop. And the only reason I say that is because I'm assuming that at least 50% of you are watching this on a smartphone. Get in front of a desktop or laptop, open up a new browser tab, go to Amazon.com or some other site, and do a right mouse click somewhere on the page. For you Mac users, that's a command click. If you do that, a little menu will pop up. And the menu will have, towards the bottom, these words, view, page, source, or maybe your menu might look like this, view, page, source. If your browser does not give you the option to view page source, then maybe you need to use Chrome or Firefox, some browser that's actually kind of friendly to people who want to make things. Just saying. So if I do that, I go to view page source, you're going to get a new tab, and on that tab, you're going to see a whole bunch of gobbledygook. And you're going to see curly brackets, you're going to see text, words you don't understand, you're going to see angle brackets. And when I did this on Amazon.com, I scrolled down a little bit there, and towards the, about, 30 lines in or so, look what I saw. I saw angle bracket, title, close angle bracket, Amazon.com, and then angle bracket and a slash, and then a title, close angle bracket. This is not a special Amazon thing. What we see here is an HTML tag. HTML tags are indicated using the angle bracket, the slash, and the close angle bracket. And this is so pervasive and so common that this symbol, the one right below me here, has become the universal symbol for computer coding. Now you know. All right, let's talk about what we're going to do here in Chapter 2. In Chapter 2, I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking about where you should store your work, because you're going to have to create some files and folders, and you're going to need to know where they are on your computer. You can't just delegate that knowledge to somebody else. You need to know this. Where should you store your work? And then we'll talk about the role of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I'm not going to try to teach you JavaScript in this video series, but you should know it's one of the big three right there in how web pages work. So HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. We'll learn our very first HTML tags, and then we'll conclude Chapter 2 with how do we check our work. Sound good? Let's get started.